This is Alex Herring with Gifts and Decorative Accessories. I am here with Yolanda and Brett Thornton from Inspired Puzzles. And I'm so glad that you guys are here joining us for one of the first Meet the Maker episodes that we're doing. Meet the Maker series is a new series that we're doing to just learn more about the stories behind certain products and makers in the gift industry that we have discovered and really like the stories of. And so Brett and Yolanda, your puzzles are just something that we spotted at market and thought were really, really cool. So I'm just very grateful for the opportunity to talk to you guys today and just learn a bit more about you guys. So first of all, I would like to ask, how did you come up with the idea for your company?
So I created the first puzzle. I think it was just completely accidental in a way. My daughter's 3, or she was 3. And so she really likes puzzles. And so I made one for her with new machine I got. And so, I mean, it was just like a butterfly or something. And so, from there, I went to figure out how to make myself a puzzle. And so this idea was birthed in that way, like what kind of puzzle would I want? And it was that, because I had gotten into affirmations and like positive self-talk and thinking and, changing the way you internalize a lot of things. And so that's pretty much how it came. I was just making puzzles, and then I wanted to make one for me.
Yeah, that's really cool. What is your kind of philosophy on affirmations?
I think they are powerful. I think because, it's really important to have positive, a positive mindset, because what you're thinking is what will happen. So if you are in a place where, you're constantly down on yourself, you're constantly just upset or, just thinking negatively, it can impact how you are behaving and the things that happen to you, or the way you approach your life. And so having positivity is important, and affirmations help, our vehicle for the positivity. I know Brett is into.
Right. The whole affirmation thing for me is like, you want to, when you like look out into the world, you're like, oh man, this needs to change. And, things don't just change because we want them to change. You kind of have to change yourself, better yourself, and then the world will be better. The puzzles give us that opportunity. We can kind of spread that out, building positivity in, different individuals. And then in turn, that helps build this positive world that everyone says that they want to have built.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. So when you guys were developing these puzzles, how did you choose on the words that you were going to use? Because I feel like you have very strong words, like very uplifting words. So is there a certain like process that you went through to pick those? And then also just the art style. Can you tell me how you chose your art style?
It was just words I wanted to tell myself. I am strong, I am happy, I'm loving, I'm, magic. I'm all of these things. I'm powerful, I'm confident. It was just words I wanted to tell myself, honestly. And that was, the first puzzle. And then the ones that come after, they're kind of themed, or we try to like keep the words different. That way, when people connect with the puzzle, they're able to match it to a message that they're trying to gift to someone. And so we have like a plant themed one, which is this one here. And it has growing and sunlit and blooming and thriving, like, words that fit a theme. And then with the children, we did words that, you want your children to know, I'm smart, I'm beautiful. Each one fits, the art. And as far as the art goes, we just
we kind of pick and choose like the different styles that we want to go with, and it's just like depending on like what we want to do. So like for example, for this man puzzle here, it was just like, man, what's something that's solid, that looks like a solid person, It's like, okay, when you think of solid, you think of that big beard. So
Yeah.
let's go with that big beard, because that big beard is like the lion's mane. So,
Yeah.
have we even have where in the middle it says king. So it's like the beard is like the king, is like the lion. So the different words as well as go into the design, because we have to shape the puzzles in based off of the words we use. And for me, choosing words, especially for like the boy puzzle, it's like, what are some words that I felt like I would have needed, when I was younger, and then, being like, ambitious is probably the number one for me. It's like, I'm creative, I could do a lot of art stuff. And then it's just like, what's going to be that one thing that pushes you beyond, your limits, what's going to keep you pushing forward? Because, you want to instill those positive feelings in everyone, but you want them to keep pushing forward because we have to progress forward, so ambition was definitely important.
I love that. And yeah, I agree. I think ambitious is a really good one. That's something, and that can look different for every person too. So I really
Right.
like that. And then do you guys have anyone who do you guys have somebody who like does the feedback, or like all of your, like you just work with each other for that process?
So a lot of it is us.
It's us, but it's a lot of it starts internal. It's me and her. It's the kids, and then it's she has some personal friends and stuff that she shows and stuff like that, and then I go in and I show a couple individuals, and everyone seems to be okay with the designs. Like no one's like, oh man, y'all could do something else. It's just like, oh, that's awesome. And then we just kind of push. We have enough confidence in ourselves about producing these puzzles. We're just like, okay, this is it, this is gonna be it. We're getting the feedback. If we love it, so we're gonna make it.
And some of them are inspired by things that we see. So we did one, our crown puzzle came from the local, the Dallas reporter, Tashara Parker, and she started this organization called the Bun Ministry, and that's the logo for her organization, and it's based on like women's hair and professionalism, and that was the kind of movement that she started. So I felt like our brand could connect with that, hair, professionalism and empowerment and all that kind of stuff. And so we also do take suggestions from, our friends and family, and then our customers online. They're always looking for different designs. Can you do this or can you do that? So we do take some suggestions, but a lot of it comes, from us. And I'll look over and see something and he's made, and I'm like, oh, that's nice,
Yeah.
We have a backlog. We have a backlog of designs that we haven't gotten to, and we're making our way to it.
That's a great problem to have. Like keeping those ideas rolling. Yeah. That is really cool. And then why would you say that your puzzles would be a good fit for retailers to have in their stores?
That's a good question for you to take.
I think so. For me, when I'm considering a gift, to give to someone, I want it to be thoughtful and kind of personalized. And these are as close, to personalized as you can get without it being actually personalized. So if you want to, stock something that people can relate to, these puzzles are great for that. A lot of kids get them and they're just like, it looks like me, and they're all excited about having something that kind of represents them. And then our customers, when we vend, they come up and they immediately look at a puzzle and think of that person that they can give it to. So I think having, some item in your store that a gift giver can connect with immediately, they just get it, and they're just like, I get it, and I want to get this for them. It's it's just easy.
You guys have obviously lots of great ideas on the back burner for now. So where do you think your goals, I'd love to know like what your goals are for, you know, the future, for later this year, or your vision moving forward for the company?
Okay, so I'll start, and then he'll go with the whole. The overall goal is his department.
Okay.
For the tomorrow is more of my department. So we are branching out into more than just puzzles. Complementary products. So we started with the puzzles that go with books, for children's books. And so I think that was what the person who saw us in Atlanta liked and took a photo of. So we have like a children's book and then the puzzle to go along with it.
Right.
And so that authors are able to, you know, merchandise their brand a lot better. And then retailers are able to, you know, sell something that's more than just, you know, like a $10 book. It's a bigger item. And so we're also moving into, we started selling candles recently. So we put our own spin on candles. I have one here. And they have little affirmation magnets. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, how cool. I like that.
Or however your mood is for the day, you can swap it around.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
In like a little pouch, and you have like different words and stuff that go along with those. Just
so
you can customize it how you want it.
Yeah, because everybody's moving into candles, and so everybody's moving into candles. So we wanted to do, you know, make candles more affirmational. And our latest ideas have been just bringing in other small business owners and collaborating with them. So the candle is a collaboration, the books are a collaboration, because we want to kind of build the gifts part of the puzzles and gifts. And so other than that, we've just been, we also do the location puzzles for our like souvenirs. So people who have gift shops in local places like the Alamo or Martha's Vineyard, we're able to do those kinds of designs for customizations, and they'll have that as a souvenir. And we're just, you know, we're branching out. Then that's, I guess the goals are to explore different avenues for puzzles, also while building our own core brand. But Brad has the whole so the whole goal.
Right. Yeah. So like it's like how we started off. It's, you know, we wanted to promote positivity. And you know, for me, you know, for us, it's like we want to build that up as far as, you know, in the community. So we want to be able to make this like mainstream, make positivity mainstream. And you know, the more people that kind of come along with us, and then we're collaborating with them, you know, it's like, you know, we're bringing them together with us, you know, and as long as we're promoting each other and making these steps together, you know, we can build that positivity. I think that we can build it that way. You know, that's how I believe we can get to the goals of the future.
Yeah, well, very cool. And I'm just glad I learned more about you guys, and thank you for sharing your story with us. And sounds like you have a lot of great things cooking on your plate, and so I wish you all the best of luck, and thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, appreciate it.